if they're sending you tomorrow or day after tomorrow to come and disturb or distress peaceful protesters, make sure you tell your parents, either as a soldier, as a police person, to buy coffin and keep for you, because you're dead. In fact, they will not see your body. What we are doing is fighting for freedom. Do you understand it? Freedom for everybody. I don't care where you come from. You can be Hausa, you can be Kanu, you can be Biram, you can be TV, you can be Bajama, you can be Kanu. I don't give a damn. Do with your freedom what you want to do with it. I see that some people are now carrying palliative in Kaduna, in addition. But you said you wouldn't join the SARS protest. But it was the SARS protest that led to you discovering that they're hiding palliatives. Now you're going to carry palliative. Exactly the story of Nigeria. Exactly the story of Nigeria. People in the south are working, those in the north are enjoying. You are not coming out to protest in Kaduna. You have not come out to protest in Katsina. You have not come out to, in all these places. But now that due to the activities of those in the south, with regards to NSAS, we have now discovered that your so-called leader, don't insult him, they are leaders, a bunch of criminals. They have stolen so much that common rice, they also stole rice. Rice, politicians stole rice and hid it from you. Because of what we are doing in the south, you have now discovered that there are COVID-19 warehouse everywhere. Now you're enjoying in the north, carrying bags of rice. But you said no to end SARS. You will not protest. Do you see how foolish some of you are? This is exactly the typical story of Nigeria. Nnamdi and Awolowo will fight for independence. After the same thing with COVID-19 relief. What I'm so sorry. I have to call upon Elohim first. This is a live presentation. The whole world is listening. We are live and we are direct. We are live and we are direct. Let us first of all call upon the Most High and thank Elohim for what Elohim is doing in the lives of Nigerian youths. All of them, regardless of where you come from, everybody is yearning and asking for freedom. Everybody is asking for freedom. And that freedom is what they are going to get. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That name that strikes fear into the heart of the Fulani Janjaweed. When they hear IPOB, they start having nightmares. I lead that very movement. Movement of the children of light. And have we not brought enlightenment to all the people? This very movement that heaven ordained must free the whole of Nigeria. Everybody must be free. And that light, the same way that the sun rises from the east, that light is coming from the east, as always. I am the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television. God gave me another assignment this year, it seems. Not only to serve the wonderful people of Biafra, but also to serve the brave youths of Nigeria. And that is what I'm doing this evening. And we will continue to do until everybody is free. Until every corrupt politician is either in the grave because they'll be hanged or they are in prison. The difference between some of you and us is that we say something and we do it. You keep muttering and bumbling. Oh, things are bad, oh. Oh, things are bad, oh. Here, we make our dreams become a reality. Not because we have any strength. Not because we are better than any other person, but because Elohim is on the throne. I need confirmation that our app is working, please. I need to get confirmation that our app is working, please. I need that confirmation immediately, please. And also refresh your app. But in the meantime, you can go to my page at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the real one. I have over Facebook allowed me only 500. Only slightly over 500,000 people. That's the only thing that Facebook can allow me to have. They don't want to let the world know how popular we are. Nigeria gave them money and they took. And they suppress people that follow us. Very sad indeed. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwu okike abịa ọ bụ naanị ka eluigwe na ụwa na-agba aka ebe ịhụnanya ya na ebere ya mara ya na omiko ebe ndị ya nọ. Ọ bụ naanị gị na-achị. Ihe niile ikere eke na-erubere ya isi. Lekwa n'ofe nke igwe nwa ọkụ nke ọ na-aga. Ọ naghị arụ ọrụ mana ị na-enye ya nri. Lekwa anyanwụ na kpakpando. Lekwa ọnwa ha na-erubere ya isi. Ha na-akpụ isi ala nye gị ha sị na ede nsọ Chineke. Ọ bụladị ndị okenye ruo 2 na 4 bụ ndị gba oche eze okirikiri eze ebube dị ngozi ha ndị mmụọ ozi wee na-ekwu ukwe ọṅụ wee na-eto otuto wee na-aja gị mma ha sị na ede nsọ Chineke ha sị na onye nwaanyị dị nsọ ha sị na ede nsọ na nsọ ka Jehova dị. Enweghị onye dị ka gị. Onweghị onye ọbụla kụziere anyị ụzọ esi efe gị n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu n'ihi na site na aha ka anyị na-aba nwa aka anyị eze ebube dị ngozi anyị ma onye bụ ọ bụghị bụ Chineke na onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Onweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Onweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ bụ aja ala nke nkịtị ka ọ bụ. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ ọka aka mmalite na ọgwụgwụ isi iyi nke ndụ. Agbakwuru ezuru ike. Ụmụ gị na-akpọkọ gị n'abalị n'ụwa niile wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere eluigwe ma kelee ụwa biko mma mma dịrị gị. Nsọ dịrị aha nsọ gị. Ụmụ gị agbakọwo n'ụwa niile wee na-asị gị biko mere anyị amara. Iwe si anyị dịka nne m si wee na-abụrụ m na-abụ. Nne m nọ n'oche eze gị nọ n'ihu oche eze gị wee na-akpụ isi ala nye ya na ndị mmụọ ozi. Nne m wee na-abụrụ m abụ mgbe niile wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị anyị atụla egwu dịka isi wee kwuo na ịnọnyere anyị mgbe niile. Anyị elela anya gburugburu n'ụjọ n'ihi na doro ibu Chineke na nkuzi niile nke ndị agha. Ị ga-agba anyị ume anyị wee na-abịa gị n'abalị ka iwe gbaa ụmụ gị ume n'ụwa niile gbaa ha ume nye ha ezi echiche na amamihe nye ụmụ gị ezi echiche na amamihe ka ha wee ṅomie okwu nsọ nke gị wee rubere gị isi mgbe niile. Ka ọ ga-abụ na ekpete masị na nwere nwe ga-abụ nke anyị. Onye ọbụla n'obodo ekwensu bụ zoo Nigeria ga-enwere onwe ya. Ma ọ bụ ndị Fulani ma ọ bụ ndị Awụsa ma ọ bụ ndị Kanu ma ọ bụ ndị Yoruba ma ọ bụ ndị Efik ma ọ bụ ndị Igbo ndị niile ndị Biafra ndị Oduduwa ndị Middle Belt onye ọbụla ga-enwere onwe ya guzosi ike n'ụkwụ ya abụọ. Ụmụ anyị ga-eji ya wee kọọ akụkọ. Ha ga-esikwa otu wee kọrọ ya ụmụ ha dịka Israel si wee na-eme n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị ga-asị ha na mgbe nke anyị na onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna bi n'igwe onye a na-eto Elohi mmadụ na ya ụchada onye ọbụla anya gbapụta obe anyị wee be akwa wee kpọkọ ya wee za anyị ekpere wee napụta anyị n'aka ndị iro. Otu a ka ha ha ga-esi wee fee ofe eze ebube dị ngozi. Anyị wee na-asị gị na ekele n'otu na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma na mbuli elu na ikpe isi ala onye nwe m site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise I have prayed in the oldest language known to man, the language of heaven. Tell me why God will not answer our prayers. We have just prayed in the oldest language known to man, the language of the ancients. And when I say ending so, from eternity to eternity we shall worship you, because we will say that in the year 2020 something miraculous happened. Your light shone on all those that believed that you are the one almighty God in heaven. The white Europeans came and was lying to us and deceiving us. Today they're telling us, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. Anybody, you can sleep with anybody, anything you want to sleep with. That is your private business, is not mine. But telling us that, as they said, the Pope is saying man can now marry man. It's a bit strange, isn't it? It's from Europe. That's the version of God they are now telling us, they are now brought to us. There are mad people everywhere. We are worshiping the Most High. We are live and we are direct, and mankind, even God in heaven presiding, is bearing us witness. It is bearing us witness, because there is none like thee. As I was saying before we prayed, in the north, have you enjoyed the palliative now? You saw in the warehouse, you are now part of the stomach revolutionaries. But what led to you discovering the palliative warehouse you said you will not join to do? That is how they have been cheating us from day one. I am always speaking the truth. You may not like it, but it is the truth. Those of you that went to the house of Dogara and was helping yourselves to a few things, what led you there is the activities of your mates from Abuja all the way down to Focados. But you are there. You are the Mazi masters. Your rank and the masters are telling you, oh, don't join them, oh, don't come out, oh, don't. But now, due to the activities in the south, you have discovered there are palliatives everywhere in the north, and you are now going and helping yourselves to them. And you think you are smart. That is why tomorrow all of you must come out. Tomorrow everybody must come out. After cleaning the streets, you stay in one place. If you want, you can sing, you can dance, you can do whatever you like. You will protest to end SARS, because we cannot afford to fail. And I want to advise parents whose children are in the army. Before I came on air, I saw a picture of those of them. They are now parading as being responsible for the Lekki shooting. Most of them are Igbo. And I don't feel sorry for them. No. If they cannot kill them there, let them bring them to Biafra and we'll kill them ourselves. Because some of them, there is a particular type of wickedness that they have. You are in the army, so you can shoot civilians. You cannot go and fight Boko Haram, but you can shoot ordinary unarmed. There was a video I saw. You know, you people forget, and their messengers. Look at the Fulani man in Fege police station. His own place is the safest. People, even since yesterday, people are taking gifts to him. He's a Fulani man in Onisha, because he's a good man. Did you see the soldier that knelt down and was begging people in Calabar not to burn the federal government girls' college? A soldier knelt down. As soon as he knelt down, the crowd went up in uproar. They wanted to lift him up because he has shown humility. Do you understand it, politicians? Do you know they say stop SARS, end SARS? That fake thing they concocted in Abuja said, hey, you took our ending of SARS as weakness. Because of that, idiots. You want to end SARS? Very simple. The protest is very simple. A simple something I know Obasanjo would have done, or even Jonathan. He's not called to the National Assembly and say, oh, I am sorry, and you kneel down. And believe you me, from the moment you kneel down, the protest will come to an end. People will and you kneel down. And believe you me, from the moment you kneel down, the protest will come to an end. People will start asking me to get up. Let us solve the problem. What is it? But you know they're foolish. They don't do anything. They don't learn nothing. They know nothing. They are foolish. There is nothing. We are black people. If you want to get us, all you need to show is humility. That is why those who do not know me, when they see me, they say, oh, I was thinking that when I meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's like a lion, he will eat me. Oh, we don't know you're this humble. Hey, we don't know. And in my hotel room, they will come and put something in the envelope. Child, I am a fellow citizen. You have to be humble before me, because the power you are wielding, I gave it to you. You are not a monarch. God didn't give it to you. We, the people, gave it to you. Therefore, you must be humble. Can you imagine all the governors coming out there, all shouting, complaining, oh, stop this, oh, stop that, oh. Look at the idiot, that ugly toad, that fool that's ordered for the killing of protesters, called Tinubu. He's in hiding, he cannot come out. I don't give a damn, I'm warning everybody now. I don't give a toss who you are. As long as you're claiming everybody is in Nigeria, every corrupt politician in Nigeria must go down. They must all go down. I don't give a damn where your tribe is. What your nonsense. Take your hypocrisy and shove it where the light never shines. You people are hypocrites. We are all Nigerians, but when it comes to defending your own corrupt politicians, everybody should go to their tribe. God punish all of you in the Allah. And they're not enjoying palliative. But how that palliative came about is as a result of the work being done in the South. I want to encourage them to come out tomorrow. I want to encourage every youth across Nigeria to come out tomorrow and protest. But protest peacefully. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. You must protest tomorrow. You must protest tomorrow. Peaceful protest. Because we are not going to stop until they meet all the demands. Before in the past, go home, we have heard you, go home, we are elder. That thing that we saw sitting there, you cannot say, rubbish. We are going to be on the streets until they accomplish it. But God is our witness. God is my witness. This God that I praise and worship and bow before 7 times every blessed day of my life. If any army, if any army comes out tomorrow to kill anybody, I am warning, go and tell all your governors. You will become a legitimate target and there will be no forgiveness. No forgiveness whatsoever. If you people don't know how to manage crisis, you should not be leaders in the first place or claim to be one. You don't know how to manage crisis. That is why Tinubu can never have peace in his life. He will be hunted down wherever he goes to. Those killed at Lekki Toll Gate are Biafran people. And that is how the new Biafra will be. It doesn't matter who you are. If you kill a Biafran anywhere, you'll be held accountable. I don't give a toss. I don't want to give a damn who you are. If any Biafran politician gives the order and other people from different ethnicities are killed, I will also campaign for justice the same way that I'm campaigning now. That is who we are. We always hold them accountable. Do you understand that? Why do you think they are fighting with OKC? Why do you think Umar is in trouble? Why do you think that Obiano is in trouble? Why, I'm asking you? Why do you think we hate Ohaneze? Why do you think we want Nyawo to dead? Why? Because of Operation Python Dance and what they did, the betrayal of their own people. So you don't hear us talk about them? So you don't hear us? Because you're Fulani and you're corrupt and there are evil traders in Kanu. Because of that, don't touch him, my shed, my shop, my paper shop, rubbish. That none of them will travel abroad again. You people think, have you seen what is happening overseas? You don't know. Have you seen what is happening abroad? People abroad are more angry than those of you at home looking for palliative. People abroad are angrier. What they will do to a Nigerian, it doesn't matter. Oh, he's a good man. Once you are a frontline politician in Nigeria, you are corrupt. Stolen money. How much is your salary? How much is it? All those stolen money, you forget so easily. All that money they stole, they will cough it out. They will cough it out. In a revolution, there is no mercy. In a revolution, there is no mercy. And in the South, they want to push us to become like Boko Haram. And I'm telling Nigeria now that any attempt to kill protesters, you are inviting war upon your hands. You have not defeated Boko Haram. You cannot defeat those from the South. And when that war starts, Boko Haram will be on the march. And all your villages and your houses will be consumed. Let me warn you. Abba Kyari died. He was burnt, of course, because he had COVID-19. They said, I don't know who they shot dead and buried in a shallow grave in Abuja. All of you were saying, as blood was coming from the head, idiots. They said it's Abba Kyari. Was Abba Kyari buried in Borno? No, because Borno is not safe. Issa Funtua died. Issa Funtua was buried in Abuja. Was he buried in his hometown? No. Buratai's mother died. Buratai could not go and bury his mother. Do you understand it? So let me warn all of you idiots in Asorok, because you're fools. You have no brain. No army can fight two formidable armies on different fronts at the same time. You cannot survive. It's called a pincer movement. You will be in the middle, and they will sandwich you, and they will kill you, and you will die. And when this war starts, any Igbo man, any Ibibio, or any Biafran nationality in the Nigerian army, and we are in this revolution, and you did not take off your uniform to come and join the people, after the revolution is over, no matter the excuse you will give, you will be tried publicly and hanged. You will die. Take your oracle. Idiots. They are using you. How much are they paying you every month? Policeman, how much are they paying? And I'm warning, if you know Abia State Police Commissioner, go and tell her tonight. I am warning tonight. All the molestations going on in Aba right now must stop. Abia State, I'm warning you, the commissioner, whoever can find Okezi, as you tell him. In Ungwa land itself, which is Aba, Aba is Ungwa land. In Aba, Obohil and Soka station in Aba, Abia State Police Command, SARS are still there now, molesting people. And if by the time I finish this program, the molestation in Aba hasn't stopped, I will destroy every police station in Aba. The cleaning will no longer take place tomorrow. If you don't send, if the commissioner in Abia State, those who are close to OKC, if the molestation of people do not stop in Aba now, not tomorrow, I will destroy every police station in Aba. I don't even know why people are complaining. Why have you not destroyed those police stations? People are begging us, oh, please stop. I don't even know why people are complaining. Why have you not destroyed those police stations? People are begging us, oh, please stop. Let's find a solution. Now, all of you begging and asking for solution, all of you begging and asking for solution, you must, and I repeat, you must understand it very, very clearly. We are not joking. We are not joking. Every police station in Aba, I understand around Ongwaro, they have some terrorists there that are molesting people, Obu Hill especially. It must stop. Or else, anything you see, you will get. And when we start, there will be no begging, and there will be no forgiveness. We are warning you now. That nonsense ought to come to an end immediately. I am telling the commissioner. Of police in Abia. Right now, stop the nonsense going on in Aba. SARS are still in Aba harassing people. It must stop immediately. It must stop immediately. We are live and we are direct. And God Almighty in heaven, Chukokika Biama, is bearing us witness. We are going to destroy the zoo. The zoo must fall. The zoo must fall. There will be no pity. There will be no forgiveness. Because those people brought hell to us. And now they are also going to witness hell themselves. They don't want to feed people. They don't want to do what they're supposed to do. They will have no peace. There will be no peace in the land. Not just in Biafra land, not just in Odudua, but across the length and breadth of Nigeria. No peace. And let me warn the Alamajiri and the Janjaweed. Do you see how infectious it is? Do you see how a revolution spreads? You know that all your people that you control them with your Rankadede, with your Babiala rubbish. When it came to palliative, the palliatives that you stole and hid in warehouses became a property of the people. When the revolution starts raging heavily in the south, do you see all those Alamajiri they think they're in control of? Those they hired to come and disrupt protesters in Abuja, and those ones who turn against them. That is how it always is with a revolution. You people are in trouble. I swear to God Almighty in heaven, you people are in a mess. Because this generation is determined. I don't want to talk about protest. It is a revolution. It's going to be a peaceful, quiet revolution until we make it a violent revolution. There will be no, you people are mad. You can't escape. Let me give you an example. IPOB is in nearly 160 countries and territories around the world. I'm telling you the truth. So where are you going to run to? Are you going to run to India? So you won't come out again. You run to India and you stay in a villa, you never come out. We are in the UAE. We are in Saudi Arabia even. I'm asking you, so when you travel or when you run away to Saudi Arabia, are you not going to come out again in your life? Now, let's say you are safe. How about your children? Are they safe? You people think that you can use your usual intimidation. I told you, you are going to try everything and you will fail. And somebody should get me the name, the village, and every data on the Speaker of River State House of Assembly. Let us use him as an example. You see all that your tribal card you want to play. I want you to play it now, all of it. Oh, we are Niger Delta, we are South, all of it. We'll play that card now. That card that your Fulani masters have been teaching you for very many years. I want you to play that card now. Play it now, I ask of you. I beg of you, play it now. Are you listening to me? Play that card now. The River State House of Assembly Speaker, play that your racial, that's your ethnicity card. Play it now. Wike, play that card now. Wike, you are evil, you are denying, you are a fool, you are an idiot. You don't know your identity, you are an animal. You are an animal, you don't know where you're from. That is why your mate, in fact your junior from Sokoto is controlling you. You are a fool. You are a fool. That is why your own mates, they are controlling you. Oh, what the creator? Sokoto State Governor, I am older than him, he's a child to me. Sokoto State Governor Tambo is a child to me. I am older than him. I am older than Aisha Buhari. Aisha is a little girl to me. For your information. These are the people controlling you. To me, you say you do your elder. People that I'm older than. You call me your son, but people that are older than you go and you bow before them. How old is the Sultan of Sokoto? I'm asking you. How old is that little boy? Sultan of Sokoto, how old is he? I ask you. Idiots shouting everywhere. Oh, you must are in danger. If you're in danger, you die there. If you cannot fight back, you die there, idiot. Because of you, have to be a slave. Because you are living in the north. I, Nnamdi Kanu, has to be a slave. Because you are living in the north. Are you not drunk? Because you're living outside Biafra land. Because of you, we have to remain slaves. They took a mission and they are not well. I'm telling you, they are not well. They are not well. They are not well at all. Our cleanup is going to start tomorrow. There will be cleanup everywhere. In Abuja, there will be cleanup. In Lagos, there will be cleanup. In Ibadan, there will be cleanup everywhere. Clean up everywhere. You're going to clean up your cities. After that, we are not going to protest in the middle of a rubbish pile or dustbin. No. We are going to protest on clean streets. We are going to, and it doesn't stop there. All those piles of rubbish in Aba, I want it cleared. All those pictures I see of Aba, very rotten, we want them cleared. We are now going to go into work. All of us, since they will not build our towns for us or make it habitable, we do it ourselves. We are going to do it ourselves. We are going to do it ourselves. And we are going to win in the end. That I can assure you. That I can assure you. There is going to be a cleanup. And after the cleanup, we have a protest. Nobody can stop us from protesting. If you don't want peaceful protest, we give you violent protest. Very simple, isn't it? Do you want us to be peaceful? We become peaceful. And we give you peaceful protest. You want violent one? We give you violent one. We outnumber you 100,000 to 1. How many bullets does your magazine hold? How many bullets? So how many are you going to kill? And then we catch you. And we cut off your stupid head. And we play table tennis with it. And we burn the rest of your body. So you understand how angry we are. You understand how angry because some of you don't know how angry we are. Now you will know how angry we are. Pull back your armies and your police. Allow people to police themselves. And allow people to behave properly the way they ought to. If you bring your thugs there, your thugs will die with you. You people are insincere. Nigerian politicians are insincere. They think they're dealing with fools. You people actually think you're dealing with beasts. You think we are foolish. You think we are stupid. You don't know that you are in one almighty trouble, do you? You are in a mess. All of you are in a mess because of the mess you put us in for very many years. Your children were trekking. Some will come all the way from, let's say, from Ayamelum. They will trek and trek and trek all the way to Sokoto. From Sokoto, they go to Niger. From Niger, they go to Sudan. Maybe from Sudan, they enter into Libya. From Libya, they try to cross into Italy. And out of 100 people that set out for the journey, 100 young people, only about 14 will make it. The rest will be dead or sold into slavery. Some of them are sex slaves. Some of them are sex slaves. Do you know the time I realized that our people are actually very foolish? I'm telling you the truth. Somebody will come out and boast and brag, I used to sell Igbo girls in Libya. Such a person will open up Facebook and start talking rubbish, and people will be listening to somebody that sells his own people. That was when I knew that some of you are sick. You are mentally sick. You are not well in the brain. Even people that we thought were human beings before went and joined the idiot that felt he can challenge IPOB or on talking about nonsense. It wasn't even IPOB. One or two people along the street said your nonsense is too much. And the idiot is now hiding and we're going to find him. If we find him, what we'll do to him? That thing I was told this morning that Wike is planning to do, then all of you will do it. You will go to ICC and report to Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB at ICC. If we catch that boy, what will we do to him? Hey! Anyway, he knows. He's hiding somewhere. He can no longer speak. And they're playing with, they don't know who we are. All these idiots in America. In America. They can never come back to Biafra land again forever and ever. And neither will their children. You see those women in Texas talking nonsense. They can never come back home again forever and ever to the Wemebia. They can't come back home. They're finished. In your next life, you will know not to sabotage your people. In your next life, you will know not to sabotage your people. Now you will understand how serious we are. Because some of you do not know. There are news making the rounds everywhere. But what is of concern to us today? What is of concern to us today is that you come out tomorrow, clean the streets and then protest. No stealing, no vandalism, none whatsoever. I understand that some journalists are upset that we said the assets of criminal politicians will remain a target, and rightfully so. All the assets owned by all the corrupt, rather than complaining, you people are stealing, he's a criminal, they looted this is missing, snake swallowed this, monkey swallowed that, parrot swallowed that. No. Now is the time to exact revenge on those people. Now is the time. Because if you allow them, they will intimidate you into submission. Into submission. And let me warn you, Chineke, once this revolution fails, once they do not meet the demands of the young people, If any of you calls me again, things are bad, SARS stopped me, I will tell you to give the phone to the person that stopped you. And I'll say to the person, to the SARS officer, do you have your POS there? The officer will say yes. I will say, okay. I'm Nnamdi Kanu. How much do you want to charge that fellow? He will say maybe 100,000. I say, make it 2. Charge the idiot 200,000. This revolution cannot fail. Let me give you one secret you don't know. Do you see, if it's before, they will push the army out, they will start killing everybody, the real army formation will be out on the street. But now, where can they deploy the army? And where are they going to live? If you deploy the army in Calabar, Ogoja will be burning. You deploy the army to Ogoja, Ugeb will be burning. You deploy army to Ugeb, Ikotekmene will be burning. You go to Kotekmene, Uyo will be burning. After Uyo, you go to Oran will be burning. And they don't have the soldiers. Even if they share their soldiers, one per village, they do not have enough soldiers to cover all the villages. We are holding them in a bad place. Only if Nigerian youths can understand that we are very, very close to victory. 2 more weeks and we have won. Only 2 more weeks. Only 2 more weeks. 24 hours times 14, and victory is ours. Victory is ours. You must remain strong and resolute. Don't go down. Don't listen to all their nonsense. Tribe, religion, tribe, rubbish. Pure rubbish. Let somebody remind the fool, I want the name of the Speaker of the House in Rivers State. We want to set an example with him. I want to ask him, who built Presidential Hotel? Iguacha, Port Harcourt, who built it? Dr. Michael Obara, you animal. Dr. Michael Obara, for your information. You want to play the Fulani houseboy again? So they will love you, and Wike, if we will go to Abuja and be running around. Because you know that, do you know that Wike's political career is over? Are you aware that Wike is a dead man walking? Do you know that at all? Do you know that at all? No, you don't. Because you're a fool. You are a fool. You are a fool. A complete idiot. We are going to say, the whole thing that will happen is that people will make noise for 2 weeks and you'll be forgotten. It's just fool. You want to serve Fulani in our land. That's the idiot Wike, a pretender. You pretend you're a hard man. We never knew that was your plan with the Fulani from the beginning. That's what people are doing. Tomorrow we are coming out on the streets. We are going to clean our streets tomorrow. And then after that we protest. Let the army come and shoot. You know what I said to people? Rather than calling IPOB High Command to do this, why don't you tell the Nigerian government to do the right thing? Why don't you tell the army to stop killing innocent people? You can't do that. You want to put pressure on the victims so that the perpetrators of the crime will continue, they will become more emboldened to do what they have been doing. And that is completely and utterly unacceptable. Unacceptable. Gani Adams is kind to them. He is kind to them, advising them to restructure, to go back to the regions. He's too kind to them, trying to explain to them what they need to do. These people are fools. They don't understand. You know when you have stolen so much money and subjugated so many people, you become very complacent. You become too arrogant. You know, like Marie Antoinette said to the French public, the people said, our queen, we are hungry. Give us bread. She said, why don't you give them cake? Sarcastically. You know what that means? Who are you people to ask for bread? You are beneath me. You know what they did to her? They cut off her head in the guillotine. They put her head in the and chopped it off. And said, look at this little tramp telling us rubbish. That is what we are going to do to Nigerian politicians. Let that heaven fall. Let that heaven fall. Because these people are evil. They are more than evil. Let that thing that will happen in the year 2030, let it happen in 2020. They have killed us enough. They have starved us enough. They have suffered us enough. Enough is enough. That's how it is done. Enough is enough. Wike is talking because every month he gets billions in allocation. He gives some to the wife, some to his girlfriends, some to his family members. He goes and buys up his state. I know all his hotels in Iguacha. I know all of them. All the places in Portland. All that nonsense. And the one that is remaining, maybe 40,000 naira, he will share to the 4 cult groups that he controls. And he's a politician, making noise every blessed day. I don't know that it was a game plan he set up with Fulani to deceive all of us. And I too was deceived. I thought he was a human being. Wike once war. Chineke, but he will get war. He should ask Dave Umahi. He will get war. Let him ask Umahi. He will get war. His life is over. He can no longer travel abroad. Never, ever, ever. And once the revolution hots up, Wike can never be forgiven. Play all your ethnicity card all you like. You are Igbo. As foolish as you are an Igbo man. An Igbo man you are. And you will die as one. Fools everywhere. Idiots everywhere. People, that was when I was shocked at my people. Somebody is a confessed human trafficker selling people in Libya to Arab people as a sex slave. They put chain around an Igbo girl's neck, chain her to the wall. Arab men will line up outside and be paying little money to be sleeping with her. Some of them were so diseased that boils, etuto, started coming out of their bodies. And the person responsible for such a thing, some of you listen to. That was when I knew that you people, no wonder the white man conquered you. You people are foolish. You are foolish. That's the type of person that some idiots will go and do program with on Facebook, talking rubbish. Somebody who sold your sisters to Arabs. The Arabs converted them to sex slaves. Some of them were so diseased because they used to sleep with these girls without condom. Some of these girls, Igbo girls in Libya, had so much disease that pores and blood were coming out of their skin. That was when I knew that some of you shouldn't have been born. Some of you should not. You remind me of those who are looting and vandalizing when a revolution is going on. Some of you are foolish. Very, very foolish. And the idiot is no longer talking. Oh, leave them. Politicians are good. Oh, some of them are good. If they are good, why did you hide the palliatives? I'm asking you. Why did you hide them? Why? For who? So you can reback them and sell. You can reback them and sell them. And you claim that you are honorable people, honorable members, with your stupid, hopeless titles. Nnamdi is in hiding. And I'm also. But we shall find him. We shall find him, Nnamdi. Of course we will. You know we will. All of you will say, hey, it's an abomination in New Holland. Man, this is abomination. No, it's an abomination. Hey, hey. After 4 days, you guys sit down somewhere like the fool and the idiot you are. I told them, give me Biafra. Give me Biafra. If you don't give me Biafra, Somalia will be better than Nigeria. I told you. I told you. And let me warn the Fulani idiots who are in Abuja. Those fools in Abuja. Those idiots who are there. In the south, there are no terrorist groups. Are you aware of that? But in the north where you are, there are 6 of them. Each and every one of them is competing for a turf. All of you, your land is gone forever and ever. It's gone, oh. You will see now. You know me. Anything I say, come. This revolution will continue until there will be a total breakdown of law and order. If Britain is so strong, can they keep the peace in Yemen? Did Britain manage to keep the peace in Syria? You people, you have 4 terrorist organizations, including Fulani bandits and Miyetti competing for space. When Nigeria breaks down, all those terrorist groups, they will grab hold of you, your grandmother in the village, your wives, those who cannot run away, and they will slaughter them. You know that? They will slaughter them. And I have said it many times here. People, oh, Boko Haram did this, Boko Haram did that. I said, you people remind me of the Igbo people that we are following, of course a handful of you, you're not many, that we are following somebody that we are selling their own sisters to Arabs as sex slaves. That's how I see you people. Nigerians are hypocrites. Had they quickly organized a commission of inquiry to determine why Nigerian police killed Yusuf Muhammad, the founder of Boko Haram, there wouldn't have been any Boko Haram. But you know, in Nigeria, you people are hard. You don't learn anything. Your brains are blocked. Ask yourself, how did Boko Haram come about? Who started it? Why did they become violent? The same thing that SARS is doing now was what was happening to Boko Haram. They were killing them. You can't do anything. Send the 4th battalion, shoot all of them, kill them. They said they don't want to wear a helmet. Anywhere else in the world, when the people don't want to do something, you put that thing to a vote. Let the majority decide. But the government said, oh, it's our policy, you must wear a helmet. Do you know what they were doing to them in Maiduguri? You think that Boko Haram is cruel? Do you know what Nigerian army and police were doing to them? Do you know that a pregnant woman was on a motorbike in Maiduguri? A Boko Haram member with the husband. The husband was not wearing a helmet. Do you know that the task force for the government pushed the motorcycle down, it fell, and the woman died with the baby in the stomach? Are you aware of that? No, you don't know. All of you are there. Boko Haram did this, so Boko Haram has bombed us. So, but when they were killing Boko Haram, you were quiet. You did nothing. And you know, I said it. Do you know what they did? They wrote to, they always write to UN. They said to UN that Nnamdi Kanu is supporting Boko Haram. This is what he said. You know, that's, you know, gossip is everywhere in the zoo. That's what they do. Right now they're listening, looking for the bits of my speech to cut out and send to their fellow gossipers. So they start gossiping. And after gossiping, what do you think will happen? Nothing. So you think after gossiping religion and tribe and all that rubbish and threatening Igbos living in Kanu and elsewhere, you think that somehow stop? So that means you don't, oh, okay, I'm sorry, you don't know who we are. My parents are dead. Are you aware of that? Because of this? Are we still not doing it? I'm asking you a question. One of my parents are dead because of Biafra. Because OKZ Bazo and Igbo governors planned with Ohaneze and Nyawodo and Ichekure Madu to kill my parents. And Soludo to kill my parents. Are you aware of that? To kill me. To kill me. Because I said I will not take bribe from Nigeria. Because I said that the euros that Mama and Dara brought to the Enugu government house, I'm not taking. Are you not aware of that? So you don't know? Why did my parents die? Why did Nigeria kill my parents? Because Nigeria gave me money and I said no. Go and open Iguacha Port Harcourt Seaport. Go and open Calabar Seaport. Go and open Warri Seaport. Listen to me. Oh. They asked me, what do you want? I said, make Calabar Airport an international airport. Margaret Airport. Make it so I can fly from Calabar to New York. Make Enugu an international airport. The same way you have in the north. Everywhere in the north is international airport. So I can fly from Enugu to London without having to stop in Kanu or Kaduna. I said, listen to me, build second Niger bridge. build Enugu Onitsha Expressway, build Iguacha Enugu Expressway. How did I go wrong? Please tell me what I did wrong. They sat me down and I told them these things. They said, oh, please tell us, our dear brother, tell us what you want. Ben Wabeze was there, Professor Ben Wabeze. And I said to them, I want Second Niger Bridge. Are you listening to me? Calabar Seaport to be opened. That Lagos is congested, everything comes through Lagos, it is not good. Lagos is congested. I want there to be a seaport in Warri. Are you listening to me carefully? And I asked them to revive all the old industries that you have so that our graduates can have jobs when they come out. Ask the governors, they are alive till today. Ask them, did Nnamdi Kanu ask you for money? Show us the list that Nnamdi Kanu gave you. That if you meet those demands, he will lift the Anambra State election boycott. That's all. They sat down and said, since he doesn't want to listen, we are going to kill him. And they came to kill me. They killed many of my men. And my parents were so traumatized. They went into my father's bedroom and was fired. The same Nigerian army, firing inside my father's bedroom. My mom and my father were there, and all the shells, all the bullets were falling on them. How they survived, I do not know. Okay, that's what at my government house, as the attack was raging in my house, as people were being slaughtered and killed in my house. They did nothing. Now our time has come, and there will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. That's how it works, where we come from. An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. Those responsible for the death of my parents and my men and my cousin and my dog, Jack, will all pay for it very dearly. There will be no forgiveness. We have opened the gates of hell, and it will consume everybody. So in your next life, as a black idiot, you learn to be considerate and to be kind. So that is why Boko Haram is doing what they're doing. You idiots that don't know. Nigerian government was wicked and cruel. Obasanjo bombed Odi. They went to Zaki Biam and they slaughter people. If they rise up tomorrow, you say, oh, they're terrorists, they're terrorists. You don't know it was Nigeria that created it out of their wickedness and stupidity. You want war, you will get war. Mad people everywhere. We are live and direct. The time now is exactly a minute past 6 p.m. in the glorious and blessed land of Biafra. They thought like I was wicked or that bloated animal. Maybe they thought I wanted to start a poultry business or meat business. That one built a school in Benin Republic, and people are still, black. You people are foolish. This UG, you people are mad in the brain. Somebody came out and said, I'm a freedom fighter. He went and collected money and built a school outside his land, making money. A businessman. And you call that idiot a freedom fighter. You are insane. Another one came out and started hotel business. I remember, go and ask all of our people that I went to prison with, detention with. When I left, I was saying to them, hey, look at it, Nnamdi Kanu is now contesting election. He has collected his own share of the money. And I said to them, no, I can't do that. I said, go and ask Ugwuanyi. We held a meeting in his office. Ask Ugwuanyi, did Nnamdi Kanu ask you people for money during the negotiations? And the answer is no. I said, do something for the people. And I wasn't asking for much. Ordinary road from Onitsha to Enugu. Ordinary road from Iguacha to Enugu. Ordinary road, build second Niger bridge, complete it. Stop those games you're playing. Make sure that Onitsha River Port is working. That was why they did that picture for you people. I was the one that told them you must reopen it. It's there now. Ask every governor. Go and ask them. Ask me and Wood. We are unbribable. You cannot buy also. There is nothing you have that is greater than freedom. Freedom is the ultimate. And that is what we are pursuing. And that is what we are going to get. There will be no mercy. You kill our people, you are going to die. All of you will die. And the Fulani, you are going to lose the north. There will be so more, the war that will come in the north and the chaos. Hey, Boko Haram will be on one side. ISIS in West Africa will be on one side. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb will be on one side. Ansari will be on one side. Fulani headsmen will be on one side. Fulani bandits will be on one side. And Miyeti Allah will be on one side. Now you understand it? Your lives are finished. If they tell you that Nigerian youths will rise up and will be where we are today, will you believe it? Will you believe it? The answer is no, you won't believe it. But we are where we are. And I'm warning all of them. It doesn't matter if you're in Kwara, if you're in Niger State, if you're in Abuja, if you're in Nasarawa, you must rise up now. You must rise up now. Forget all the nonsense they're telling you. Forget all the rubbish. Go back. Forget all that rubbish. If you stop, you are finished. If you stop, you are gone. If you stop, everything you have worked for, all those that died must have died in vain. And their spirit will torment all of you. Because they died for freedom. And freedom is what they're going to get. How can you kill somebody's parents because they asked for Second Niger Bridge? They asked for Onitsha Road to be built. They asked for Iguacha to Enugu to be built. They asked for Calabar Seaport to be opened. They asked for Iguacha Seaport to be opened. They asked for Warri Seaport to be opened. Tell me the crime that I committed that these people should go and kill my parents. I'm asking you. Tell me the crime I committed. You don't know them all. You don't know these people are evil. You have no idea who they are. You have no idea who they are. And they too had no idea who I am until I came. That was why when we noticed that some people are now claiming ownership of EndSARS, I started it in my bedroom. I called my friend in Sweden and we tweeted and I started screaming. That was why I came on air. I said, no leader in a revolution. There is no leader. In Nigeria, if you appoint a leader, they will collect money. And little did I know they were already having meetings, collecting money from billionaires. The same people who are denying you your palliative, storing it in their warehouses. The same people. The same people. Please, we are in the middle of a revolution. All those years you've been complaining. Hey, I'm hot. There is no AC. There is no light. This country now. Wow, I saw somebody. The policeman asked for 50 naira. He said no. He was shot dead. I was trying to jump into Nolue and I fell down and I broke my leg. And when I went to hospital, they said I should pay deposit before they treat me. And in the process, I got gangrene and my leg was cut off. My wife was pregnant. She went to hospital for cesarean. She had complications. There was no money for deposit. The doctors were there and my wife died. Go to LUT, go to UNTH, you see people suffering every day. Every day you complain. Every day you complain. Things are bad, things are bad. Now is the time to fix it. Now is the time. That is why you must ignore all those idiots, all those chattering classes, all those fools talking rubbish. You must ignore them. And join the revolution. If not, how revolutions work? You know, some of them in the zoo, they don't listen. If they had not resorted to vandalism and wanton destruction of the properties of innocent people, by tomorrow being Monday, the Nigeria Labour Congress would have joined the protest. Now, once they join the protest on Monday, by next week Monday, the coming Monday, the 2 weeks time, the religious leaders will join. And once the religious leaders join, it is over. But because of your stupidity, your vandalism, looking for food, looking for Indomie, you have now set our clock back. All of you have. You have set our clock back. and we must try to retrieve it. We must try to do something about it, and that is exactly what we are going to do. There is something, I want to take some calls this evening to find out what is happening where people are, and there is going to be a slight change, please. A slight change, I beg of you. We are going to use the social media app called Signal. Signal. And by the way, Signal is not owned by Zuckerberg, so that is why it's safe. You know, that boy can sell anything, any information for money. He was collecting your information and selling it to Cambridge or whatever, something matrix, for money. I won't even be surprised if one day he will start selling your details on WhatsApp to somebody. That boy is obsessed with money. He will do anything for money and power, and God will punish him. Now listen, I am going to give you a number to call. If you don't have Signal, go and download Signal. The number to call is +44. Signal is an app. Please, it's an app. Signal is +44 776 182 5346. I repeat, Signal is an app. Signal, 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 like the way you signal somebody to come. Signal, 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 +44 77 61 82 5346. I repeat, +44 77 61 82 5346. Okay? That is the number to call on Signal. Signal or Signal. I mean, correct pronunciation, but it says Signal. It's Signal. Signal. And in the end, you know, the final show we are going to make is to peel off the mask from the face of Aisha's boyfriend. Hey, that will be a day, you know. Now, all of you know that Buhari is dead, isn't it? So Nnamdi is no longer a madman. IPOB are no longer conspiracy theories. You all know now. Your eyes are now open. After the 12 minutes of video that they took weeks compiling, now people have come out and accused them of being insensitive to Lekki. They have started shooting that one now. They're putting it together. Maybe by tomorrow or next they'll bring it out. 10 minutes of recorded video. Another garbage. Now that all of you know that Buhari is dead, now that's all, that all of you know that the zoo is almost gone, you will now believe us, won't you? I can never lie to you. I am under oath. I can't lie to this noble family. I can't lie to you. And God is my witness. I can't. Everything I tell you is the truth. Everything I tell you is the truth. Why would I come and say that Buhari is dead if he's alive? What do I have to gain? Nothing. But I told Buhari, you die in office. Because God told, and everybody, even a drunkard will say, God told me. But if you ask people in 2015, we boycotted the elections then. I'll go and ask anybody. We did. Still, people voted for Jonathan substantially, but of course we did. Because I said to Jonathan, they will rig you out. You're going to lose by 200,000 votes. You are going to lose. And when you lose, or when they rig you out, come to Enugu and declare Biafra. Then we'll support you. He said no, he wants to be a statesman, traveling all over the world, like Obasanjo. He wants to be like Obasanjo. Well connected to world leaders. That's what he wants. He didn't do what we asked him to do. So we boycotted. And I said to Biafran people, they said, but why? You said, I said, no. That Elohim said that Buhari will give us Biafra. I said, yes, this is the man. He's like Pharaoh. This man is so evil and wicked. He's like Hitler, because without Hitler, there will be no Israel today. That this man is our own Hitler. He's going to kill us. We are going to kill some of them, but in the end, Biafra will come. They thought I was joking. 2020. What are we doing now? Very, very close to freedom. Oh? I tell you, very, very close. Very, very close to freedom. Very close to freedom. Now they know how serious we are. Mad people everywhere. Is anybody calling us on signal, or don't I have connectivity on this very signal? Let me see. Maybe that is the reason why. No connectivity. So we'll try and connect it and take some of your calls. We are on signal, and that is where we are taking the calls today. Let us see how the calls are coming already. Let's see it again. The calls are coming. Oh my goodness me. The calls are coming already. Okay, I need to accept the person before the calls. I don't know if it is that how it works? Okay, there has to be a request, and then I accept. Oh, it's even better. So if I accept you now, you can call me. If I accept you now, is that how it works? Oh, okay. That's very, very good. If I accept you now, I accepted somebody and they are calling. Very, very good. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, your name and where you're calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Peter. I'm calling from Enugu.
Enugu, what is happening there at Enugu today?
There's nothing much happening, but the curfew was lifted today.
The governor has done very well to lift the curfew, and we must all respect ourselves. Are you going out tomorrow to clean up the streets?
Yeah, sure.
We are all going out tomorrow to go and clean the streets. The governor has lifted the curfew. Because I think in the heart, he's a very soft person. I think in the heart of us, he's a good man. But he's working in a system that is evil. So he has no choice than to be evil. Sorry?
There were killings during some people went to assess the palliatives and they were killed.
They were killed because they did not do what we asked them to do. You don't run in front of a mad Fulani man with an AK-47. You go through the back and you overwhelm them. So how come successively? Because there was anger in the land. There was no need to destroy street light in Enugu. Of what need is it destroying street light? What has street light done to people? What? You want to be in darkness? Or what? So you can understand why people were enraged. People were taking things out of hand. We stopped protesting and being revolutionaries to... Sorry?
Hello?
Why did you call?
I wanted to ask a question. That was why I called.
Raise your voice, please. Raise your voice for us. What is your question?
Yeah, you mentioned something about the East not having an international airport.
Yes.
But I thought the Enugu airport is now an international airport.
Oh dear me. International airport, when you board Ethiopia Airlines from Enugu, it will stop somewhere before leaving Nigeria. What does that make Enugu airport?
Oh, it makes it a domestic airport.
When you want to fly to Iguacha from Germany, as Lufthansa used to do, and Air France, or from France, Air France, it will first of all stop in Abuja. What does that make Iguacha International Airport?
A domestic airport.
Simple. That's how it is. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very, very much for calling. Thank you very much for calling. I want people should please try and take it easy. I am accepting a few people. Just take it easy. It is enough. Let those that have booked to speak today be able to speak. Because if we keep flooding this very line, we are going to find things very, very difficult. I beg of you, allow those who have tried to get through. In fact, I'm going to call back these people myself. I'm going to call them myself. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm going to call. I now choose who I am going to call. Maybe that is better. I am trying to pick. I will call you. Some of you, don't worry. When I see your missed calls, I am going to call you. I am going to call you. If I call you, please try to pick up your head. They have picked up. I called them. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, Onyendu.
Good evening to you. Give us your first name and where you're calling from.
My name is Sada. I'm calling you from Austria. I'm actually calling you to tell you how happy I am with all the work you're doing for us Biafrans. Okay, if we have only 3 of your type in Biafra land, I know by now we would have gotten Biafra. My prayer for you this moment as I called you is that Chukwokika will continue to protect you and preserve you for us.
Yes, sir.
And God will continue to strengthen you to be there for us.
Yes, sir.
You will not be distracted. You will not be distracted. You will not be carried away.
Yes, sir.
What you are doing on Hamadike.
Thank you very much.
Solidly behind you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And bless you. Bless you, my dear sister. I called her, and if you come down, I will call all of you today that have now registered interest one after the other. Just say, call me. You can send a message and say, call me, and I assure you, I will call you back. I will call you back. If I accept you on signal, then I will endeavor to call you. I will endeavor to call you. Please try to bear with us. Try to bear with us. And people are still flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding, that even even if I try to call back, somebody should tell me how this thing works. Actually, I'm trying to call back GBK, but I cannot. It's not showing me the callback button. I don't know why it's not doing that. Let me see. Wherever I find a callback button, I will immediately call the person back. It says missed call. Yes, it's a missed call. Can I call back? No, I cannot call this person back, because when I called our sister now, it had a button here. Let me speak here. I accepted Chibike now. Okay, I need to accept it to call. Chibike, can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chibike. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Johannesburg in South Africa. Please go ahead. We are listening.
Yeah, Mazi, I really want to inform our people that there is the...
Raise your voice for me, please. You need to raise your voice. Go ahead, please.
Sorry. There is a presence of military presence in Mbitoli local government.
Mbitoli local government. They have military at Mbitoli local government, yes?
Yes, there are military presence, and some of our youth have been killed so far.
Why were they killed? Did they go to house killing people? Or people came outside to damage properties and they were shot?
The protesters went to the police station.
Moribi police station, yes?
The prisoners.
Yeah. Did they succeed?
They have to bring more.
Did they succeed?
Yeah, they did.
Now that's all I want to hear. There will be casualties in the revolution. Yes, of course, that's what they need to do. That we have succeeded there. There are bound to be casualties. And as I said, if they continue what they're doing, I will give an order for the men to go into the bushes and Nigeria is gone. Violently, that is. So they should know what to do. They must know what to do. They must, let me accept Olu, Edu, I accept, let me accept him, I've accepted him. So Olu can come back, can call back if he wants. If he's listening, yes, I will call you, Olu. Can you now call me? I have accepted your request. Now you can call, because there is no button here for me to call you. Oh yeah, I've seen it actually. Oh, it's hiding at the top. Let me call Olu myself and hear what they have to say. I want to hear what they have to say. It's ringing, and let me see if he or she is going to pick up. You know, I don't know if it's I'm calling, but they are not picking up. They are not picking up, so I have to leave them. They are not picking up. Their line, they picked up now. Olu, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Mazi, I'm hearing you.
Thank you very much. And
yes,
where are you speaking from?
I'm calling from Onitsha.
From Onitsha. What is happening there?
Yes. Everywhere is calm.
Very good.
Everyone is calm. We are doing well here, and we did our protest yesterday and day for his day.
Yes.
But I'm having an information that there's a Mapo disturbing people at GRA. housing estate. But we are working towards that to know what to do about it.
Okay, what I want you to do is this. Are those Mopo, are they trying to maybe disperse people or keep the peace or what, or stop people from robbing people or what? Why? Tell us exactly what. Are they just extorting people for no reason? What is going on?
Those Mapo, there is like they are securing people there, but I don't know what came up with some people with them around that place. They started putting tear gas to the people that are living there.
There must be a disturbance for them to fire tear gas. So find out all the details and you let us know. I don't want our people to become unnecessarily provocative or unruly. We must be guarded and circumspect at all times. We must use our brain. We must use our brain. Are they there to guard a place from being attacked or whatever? Nobody knows. So find out all the facts and then you let us know. And I'm also advising them to make sure that there is no police anywhere. I know that the one happening in Abia, in Aba, is real. And if they don't stop before, once I leave the air now, I will call our people on the ground to tell us what is happening. If the harassment is still going on, we'll burn the stations down. Go ahead.
All right, sir. I must tell you, our nature is doing well. We are doing well here. We are doing good here.
Are you people going to come out tomorrow to clean up? Are you coming out tomorrow to clean?
Sure. We are coming out tomorrow.
To clean up, please.
We are coming out tomorrow.
Yes. Very, very important. Thank you very much for the update. Thank you, and keep your eyes. And if you find anything, Olu, please try and send me a message. Send a message or a voice note saying this is what is happening where I am. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. We are live and we are direct, and people would like to speak. They would like to call. Somebody is okay. Who is this? And you don't know you are addressing me? Very, very foolish. Very, very foolish people. Very, very foolish people. Yes, my dear brother. This one says he is a professor. You know me, I like people who are well read. Let me accept the professor and try for us to speak to the professor if it is possible. If he can call back, I will be most grateful. If the professor can call back, I will be most grateful. He is a professor and I would like him to call back. If he calls back, I will take his call. I will take his call. Thank you very much, Elo. Thank you very much for your message. I want to, even the thing that I saw before is no longer there. I want the professor to please try and call us back. Somebody says he's a professor and I would like him to call back. I would like him to call back. Call us back, please. Call us back, please. It is very, very important that you do so. I have accepted, but I'm no longer seeing the button again to call. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's come up now. It's come up now. Let us try and call Osai. Let us see if Osai can take. This is very interesting, actually. We are the ones actually calling people to try and speak, which is amazing. Amazing stuff. We are calling him and his phone is ringing. He's picked up. Yes, Osai, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Where are you? Where are you right now?
I'm in Indiana.
You're in Indiana now. What is going on there?
Nothing. No protest since the protest began. There's no protest, sir.
There will be no protest tonight. I don't expect it to be. Are you people going to come out tomorrow to clean the environment and then protest afterwards?
Yes, we will.
Tell them that is what I said. They come out tomorrow, you clean the environment. After clean, in fact, tomorrow is clean up. We have tomorrow, Monday, the 26th is clean up day. After the clean up, then we protest. Thank you very much. In Biama, that was where people protested and the army shot them in 2015. When I was illegally arrested. Let me see if there are people who have responded. Once I find the call icon or button, then I will be able to call you. Most of them are not showing. It is not everybody I'm able to accept. Those I did not accept today, I may be able to accept you in the morning, and you will be. In fact, I will call you if you're listening. Then you will be able. Let me see. I tried to call somebody, and let me see what. Of course, is ringing now. They said we'll get a message and we'll call back. No, they're not. They're not online. They also need to accept me back as well. That's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Extremely bizarre. But let us see if I want to speak to Charles. I want to speak to Charles Humphrey. I want to speak to him, and I'm going to call him now. I hope that he is online. I hope that Charles is there. We are live and we are direct. We are in a revolution. A revolution is happening right across Nigeria. Charles, can you hear me? Charles, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, I can hear you.
Please, where are you right now, actually? Because I was the one who called you, so I won't say where you're calling from. Go.
My daughter.
From where?
I'm calling.
Go, I'm listening. You're calling from where? I couldn't hear you. You're calling from where? Charles. No, he's not. Charles, where are you calling from?
I can hear you, sir. Good evening, Mazi, sir.
Good evening to you. Where are you calling from? I want him to speak.
Right now, I'm in Yenegoa.
Charles, you are calling from Yenegoa. Is this revolution not happening in Yenegoa? Is it not happening in Yenegoa, this revolution?
I'm calling from Yenegoa, sir.
Yes, what is happening there where you are?
We are preparing for the cleanup, sir. We are preparing for the cleanup. Actually, we made all the arrangement possible this evening.
Okay, your cleanup is tomorrow. Tomorrow we are coming to clean up tomorrow. Tomorrow is cleanup day. We want to protest like civilized people until or unless they attack us. So thank you very much, Charles Humphrey from Yenegoa. Thank you very, very much for that. People are coming out tomorrow to clean up. If you're coming, you bring your broom, you bring your brush, you come out. We clean all our environment, especially Aba. We are going to clean Aba up tomorrow. And then after that, we protest peacefully. After that, we protest peacefully. That is what we are going to do. Let me also call somebody who gives us ready and live information all the time. Pastor Jack from Lagos. We want to speak to him. If he picks up his call, we are going to speak to him. And I wish he can be able, or the network will allow him to pick up his call. His phone is ringing, and we are waiting to see if he will pick up. If he doesn't pick, I will go to somebody else. If he doesn't pick up his call, I will go to somebody else. Very, very important. Very, very important that they understand that. I want to look for somebody else to pick out, please. I may not be able to speak to each and every individual, but if I am led by the Spirit, and I would like you to make it easier, please, put your name, when you download Signal, put your first name on it. Yes, call back. Pastor Jack, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear, sir. Good evening from here, sir.
Good evening to you. Please, can you tell me where you are and what is happening where you are?
Okay, I'm calling from Lagos right away. Although normalcy is gradually trying to return, but in fact, we are set for the cleanup tomorrow. But as soon as it's very early in the morning, everybody will gather and we do the cleanup tomorrow. But far from that, in Lagos now, the way it is, if you are going to Ireland or all this Obalende, first of all, no matter the number of vehicles going, the youth have used all the major roads as a playing field. So when you get to that place, they will park everybody. When they score one goal, they will allow 5 cars to park.
Oh God. I love those people. I love them, those young people.
Everybody is patiently waiting and praying that they should score one goal so that it will get to their turn so that they will pass. So everybody, even the government, they are feeling the heat. And the first time in the history that the youth can actually take their own destiny in their hand, because they know if they do anything, there will be uprising. So everybody is quietly obeying. When we score one goal, it gets your turn. 5 cars will pass, and another 5 will be waiting and clapping for the people playing the ball. So that is the situation here in Lagos, my leader.
Thank you for this very hilarious update. I love it. And I want us, maybe as time goes on, we can then do the same thing. But people must be allowed to move about freely, please. Of course, it's a revolution, so anything can happen. Anything. Tomorrow is clean up, please. Even those playing football in Lagos, please, I beg of you, tomorrow we clean and tidy up our environment, and then after that we go out and we protest very, very peacefully in one place. We keep protesting. But if we see their thugs, once they send their thugs, once they send the army or the police to fire one shot, then it is over for them. It is over for them. It will no longer be peaceful. It will no longer be peaceful. I am calling AGK, and I wonder if he's going to pick up. I wonder if he'll pick up. If he picks up, he's going to speak to us, and we'll find out where he's residing, of course, or where he's staying, and we'll be able to get his update. It is ringing, and maybe he's not picking up now, or he will try and call us back. I'm sure he will try and call us back, or he wasn't expecting me to call. Perhaps he was not expecting. I would like him to call back. If you're trying to get hold of us, if you are trying to get hold of us, and we are also trying to get hold of you, once you see the call, try please and call back. It is important that you do so. Let me go back again from the beginning. This is a live presentation. We are live and we are direct. And Chibike, yeah, he's calling back now. Chibike, can you hear me?
Hello?
Chibike, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, where are you? Chibike, where are you?
Yeah, I'm calling from Johannesburg. I did call you.
You called earlier.
But, yeah. But I didn't finish up my.
Hurry up. A lot of people are queuing to speak. Please hurry up and conclude what you're saying in 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, since that most of us are opportunity to be scholars in diaspora.
Yes.
I think it will be good if IPOB intelligence can help us to provide the names and the pictures of most of the zoo politicians.
Yes, we are doing that. We are going to open up a website and a page. We are going to open up a page, or people should open up a page with the pictures of all the governors and all the senators and all the House of Reps members, all the criminals and their supporters. We put their pictures on that very page. All of them, their pictures will be there one after the other. Their profile will be there and their pictures will be there. Any country you see them in, you take them down. They must remain in Nigeria. They must remain in that zoo that they have created. Know that they are banned from traveling abroad. None of them, it doesn't matter who you are. No medical treatment, no nothing. And we are giving them only a 1 year to return all their children. Of course, maybe by then the zoo will be gone anyway. We are giving them 1 year to return their children back to Nigeria to come and school in Nigeria. It's as simple as that. But from now onwards, none of them is allowed to travel abroad. None of them is allowed to travel abroad. And people must understand this. As somebody have got it, in a revolution, not everybody is an angel. No revolution goes smoothly and everybody will be clapping and laughing. No. There are bound to be tears as well. But in the end, we are all going to smile. Those who are living, that is. It's a revolution and it must happen. Thank you very much. We are going to publish all their pictures. All these criminals, all of them that in the cabinet in Asorok, from Aisha's boyfriend to Aisha herself, to Shibajo's wife, to chief of staff, to secretary to government, to national security advisor, to all of the senior, to Garba Shehu, all of them, all their details are going to be out in the open. So anytime you see them abroad, you apprehend them. AGK, can you hear me? AGK, can you hear me? For the last time, can you hear me? No. AGK cannot hear me. He cannot hear me. He cannot hear me. They said, I'm impressed with Calabar. Can you imagine Calabar that is like a very quiet boy in class. Calabar reminds me of myself, because there are some people that if you tell them that that is me, some of my friends, classmates, they see me and they say, oh, when we heard it was you, we didn't believe it, because you're a gentleman, you're very quiet, you hardly speak. And I don't want to go into too many private or personal details, but what I'm saying is that if Calabar can rise up, that means there is no hope for Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. Calabar, if Calabar is actually on the street, Calabar, that means the zoo is gone now. Calabar of all places, Calabar is like a library. People move about, and if government even doesn't tell them, they will stay indoors and try to stay out of harm's way. But for Calabar to come out, come on, that means that the zoo is gone. The zoo is completely gone. Chinedu, I was trying to call you. Chinedu, I was here. I was trying to get hold of you. I was not able to do so. And please, once you download Signal, put your name on it, so that once you are here, you can put your first name if you like. I will not mention your surname. I will only mention your first name. I will only mention your first name, please. I will only mention your first name. I want to see if I can accept this gentleman and for us to be able to speak. If I see the icon to call him, I will call him. Tomorrow is cleanup day, please. Tomorrow we are all coming out all over Nigeria tomorrow. All over Nigeria, people are in Abuja. You will come out, you will do your cleanup, and then you protest very peacefully. Please, no vandalism, no riots, nothing that would lead to the breakdown of law and order, unless they send their thugs. Unless they send their thugs, please. If they do, then we encounter them. If I have accepted you, now please, you may be able to call. This one is more controlled. It's better. Signal is more controlled. It is way better. Let us see if we can go to this very person and see what they have to say to us. There is somebody that we would like to speak to, and if all goes very well, once you send in your request, please check again, and then we will be able to speak. Check again, and we will be able to speak. If you are there, that is. We are using, or you can send us voice notes, please, if you can. Thank you very much, my dear brother Jimmy. Thank you very, very much for your kind words. You are very kind. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Has this person called before? If you keep calling all the time and you have called before, I will block you. I will block you. You only call once and you make your point, because there are millions upon millions of people trying to get through. Let me see if Chinedu is here. Chinedu, can you hear me?
Yes, good evening, Mazi.
Good evening to you. And where are you speaking from?
Mazi, good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
My name is Chinedu Alozie.
Yes.
And I am calling from Iguacha now.
Iguacha, where are you in Iguacha exactly?
I am at Rumodara. I am at Rumodara.
Omo Odara, not Rumodara. Omo Odara. That is why Wike is confused. Omo Odara. Omo, say it again. Say Omo Odara.
It is Umodara.
Simple. Not Rumodara. Nonsensical garbage. Idiots.
People very close to us at Eleme Junction.
Yes. Yes, Omo Odara. Omo Odara, yes.
Yes, a week. That man, we thought that man was with us.
Yes. But he's not with us.
Hello.
Wike is not with us, is he?
Yes. For him to have used the people of God, his own brothers, he is betraying us because he feels that his Fulani brothers will save him. No problem. After killing his own people, let's see where he will run to. Let's see where himself he will run to. We are in Iguacha. We are waiting for him. Tomorrow is clean off. He should bring his military again and come and kill us. We are waiting for him. He should bring his military. We are at Rumodara. He should come to Rumodara. We are there. And we are going to do our cleanup. And all the Fulanis that are patrolling on our street. And I believe it is wicked that gave them that order to be walking up and down, to be threatening the lives of Biafrans in the land of Biafra. All we know is that whatever they do to us, they must surely get the repercussion.
They know now, don't they know that? We should ask Dave Umahi. They will get the repercussion and it will be heavy and very bloody. He should go and ask Umahi.
We have a lot of brothers of ours who don't really believe in what we are saying. Maybe whenever we try to correct whatever that is going on, when we say something, they will tell us that we are foolish. As if we don't know what we are doing.
Those are idiots. Those are black people. Those are the same people that will be hobnobbing with a human trafficker. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you, Chined. People will come to the village and say to a girl's parents, please, I know how to do visa. We can do visa for your daughter. Let us take her abroad. She's going to London. She's going to US. And they will take the girl to Libya. And they will sell her to Arabs. To dirty, filthy Arabs. Sell the girl to Arabs. And they will use her as they like. And the girl will contract disease. And she will die in Libya. And when you call these criminals, they will say the girl is doing very well. She's having difficulties with her papers. She went to work. And after a while, the parents will give up. They'll stop calling because they know they will never see their daughter again. And that is the type of person that human beings are listening to or used to listen to. Oh dear Lord in heaven. Dear Lord in heaven. All I said in the ancient language is, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We are live and we are direct. And heaven is bearing us witness. I want to speak to Nnamdi Chisoba. I want to talk to you. Nnamdi, I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you. Nnamdi is from Enugu, I'm sure. Maybe Udi or somewhere around there. I want to speak to Nnamdi. I have accepted you, Nnamdi. Try and call back if you can. Nnamdi Chisoba, call back if you can. Call back if you can. And also, I tried to speak to somebody earlier, but they were nowhere to be found. What is happening in Asa? Of course, I know that ordinary Benin Republic, they have banned Miyetti Allah. Benin Republic bans Miyetti Allah from entering their country. They have banned Fulani headsmen from entering the country. And they are now writing to somebody they call Buhari in Asarok to please intervene and force Benin Republic. They also want to go and take over Benin Republic. That's their behavior. These are friends of Wike. he wants to be the president. He wants to be the president. Chinonyerem, a very beautiful name. Let me see if they left a message. Nnamdi is now calling back. Chizoba, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir, my leader.
Good evening to you. Where are we speaking? Where are you speaking from, so to speak?
I'm calling from Morocco.
From Morocco. I won't ask you what is happening in Morocco because it's not our land. It is not. Morocco is not part of Nigeria. But go ahead and say what you want to say.
Yeah, it's not part of Nigeria and the Muslim country besides.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Mazi, I thank you for what you are doing. Also, I thank our youth in Nigeria. The marvelous work they are doing coming out. I should use this opportunity to tell them not to go back, because if they go back, it's death.
Of course.
Die.
Yes.
If they go back, they will die. And at the same time, I want to, the name of all these terrorists that you mentioned in the zoo, can anybody see now that they are not attacking anymore? They are calm down.
Yes.
All the Boko Haram, all of them, Fulani herdsmen, nobody is hearing about them now. They all calm down because those politicians are fixing them somewhere in Biafra land, in Yoruba land to work, especially in River State now. They are occupying their land. You can see them using ammunition the other time, challenging our people. The military give them, we can give Fulani herdsmen in River State guns.
It's true. It was Wike that gave guns to Fulani terrorists in Iguacha, in Biafra land, to go to people to be killing people.
So people must be vigilant and work hard. And another thing I want to say, Tilimbu, if really Tilimbu is in Nigeria, they deport him from Europe. It was deported to go and finish what he cooked. The food that he cooked to Nigeria, they deport him to go and finish that food. So people should find all these politicians to hold them down, all the politicians from A to Z, to hold them down. If you are saying that British have access to Nigeria, why British have access to Nigeria is because of these politicians. If we kill all these politicians, British can never even. If you want to stop British to come to Nigeria anymore, kill all these politicians in Biafra land, in Nigeria as a whole. Kill them all. Thank you, my leader.
Thank you very much. And somebody, thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Somebody, Wike offered 50 million bounty on the head of a Biafran. I don't want to, I think Wike will double it on your own head. Anybody that takes out Wike will get 100 million. It's set aside. If you do it and I don't give you 100 million, then you know that I am not a human being, but I'm an animal. Wike is 100 million. Anybody who can take him down, 100 million, dead or alive, 100 million on the head of Wike, 100 million. He's an idiot. A fool he is, after all, because you grew little Hitler mustache. You think you've arrived, idiot. Look at it.
Mazi, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Chino Yerem. I'm calling you from Onitsha. Here in Onitsha, everything is moving according to plan. Tomorrow we'll be coming out for cleanup. Today, the army in their convoy, a lot of them came into that. I don't know where they were coming out from. They were running through Owerri Road, heading towards Opiweka, a lot of them in their trucks. But one thing I want to assure you, Mazi, is that I'm giving you a top secret. In-house, I'm aware of a lot of military people and police people that are afraid. They are hiding in some places that they're even telling us that they don't like what is happening. That they wish the military didn't shoot at the innocent protesters. But now they are putting their life in harm's way. So my advice to everyone in Anambra is that the police is also scared. The army is also scared. If you call any policeman or any other man to come and rescue you in any situation now, in any troublesome or violent situation, nobody will talk to you. They say, I want me then kill me. So that is the way it is as we speak today. So nobody should be afraid. Just remain peaceful. After the cleanup, we go for a peaceful protest. After the protest, unless you are shot at. Once you are not shot at, we remain peaceful.
Yes.
The good ones that comes to loot or we
Oh,
have ourselves to blame. But the protest will be peaceful and we remain peaceful unless the military behaves otherwise. Then you know how we used to rock the zoo. Keep rocking them.
Of course.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That was Chino Nyanem. Thank you. He left a message. Chino, very good and neat. You see how signal works because Zuckerberg is not there. Very clean and neat. If you leave a message also, I shall endeavor to play it. I will endeavor to play it. Let me see if I can speak to Nathan. Ikechukwu is his name. Let me see if I can speak to him. If I call him and he picks up, he will talk to the whole world. Wike is 100 million. I will pay you cash. 100 million. Yes, you have 20 million. He was denying it. Vagabond. My dear brother, good evening. Ikechukwu, where are you?
Yes, I'm happy to speak with you today, Mazi. I'm reaching you from Cape Coast, Ghana, West Africa here.
Cape Coast in Ghana. Go ahead.
Yes. So, Mazi, please, I need a little clarification from you.
Go ahead.
I can see that all this time, you have always been online, working tirelessly.
Yes.
Does it mean that are there not any Yoruba man from Odudu or any man from Odudu land who can volunteer himself.
Hey, Oganekwa, what is it now? Hey.
You to do. At the end of the day, they will be waiting to hear a word from you, which they will hold up to type nonsense on Facebook. Please, sir.
Yes, the thing is that they are very clever. They know that in a revolution there has to be a force behind the revolution. What we are bringing to the revolution is IPOB's legendary consistency and hardness. They know we are hardened. We are battle hardened. They know that very well. We've had encounters. So what they are afraid of is, they are very clever. These people are criminals. They are very clever. So what they want to do is to say, don't take command from Nnamdi Kanu, because if you do, we are all in trouble. So let us try and bring ethnicity, Yoruba, Igbo, into it. But it has failed. Tomorrow in Lagos, you will see people who go out to clean. In Abuja, people will clean up tomorrow. In Wari, people will clean up tomorrow. In Calabar, they will be clean up tomorrow. In Makurdi, they will be clean up tomorrow. They know that a force needs to be behind the revolution, or else they will sell it. I'm glad you're calling from Ghana, because I want to remind the politicians, if they don't move very fast now to grant the wishes of the young people, pay compensation to the families of every victim of police brutality, including Delegiwa, there must be compensation. Everyone you will pay. Public inquiry, independent public inquiry televised across the 36 states and also in Abuja, and then the federal government of Nigeria will also hold their own in the open. If they don't do these things, the Rawlings solution will come in. They know what it means. The Rawlings solution will come in. People say Ghana is good, though. My child is schooling in Ghana. They are doing very well, though. People are running to Ghana because in Ghana they killed all their corrupt politicians. In Ghana, every corrupt politician in Ghana during the time of Rawlings was killed. That is why the place is good. France is good today because their corrupt monarchy was killed, all of them. England is good today because the corrupt English king Charles I was killed. America is good today because the British colonialists that came there were killed and chased away. In Russia is very beautiful, isn't it? Because they killed their own corrupt monarchy as well. Anywhere you go to around the world, and people are doing very, very well. In China, the same thing. There was a revolution led by Chairman Mao. Every corrupt political leader was murdered, slaughtered, that China may be good. The same thing is going to happen in Nigeria. You see, they think they're deceiving the Alamajiris, playing with them, but it is going to catch up with the people. Must be resolute. You must be very, very strong and resolute. You must resist their attempt. They will try to cajole you. They will try to gossip you into their corner. So you start yapping. But you can see now, we outnumber you people by over 100,000 to 1. We outnumber all of you put together. So we are going to win. How we play this game is entirely up to them. And very, very soon, let me tell police people, some of you live in the barracks. Some of you live in people's homes. Very, very soon, if you do not join the people, all of you with army uniform, maybe you love killing people. That's why you're still there. If you claim you love your life and you love the people, you must abandon your uniform, come and join the people. How many are you? Let me make a promise tonight to every army officer and police officer. If you resign from the police, Biafrans, Nigerians, all over the world will pay you your salary until the society is reorganized and you are reabsorbed. If you abandon the army today, let us say that 50 of you or 100 of you get together and you resign. I swear you will be paid your salaries in full every blessed month until this revolution is won. I want from tomorrow for people to begin to leave the army. Abandon the army from tomorrow. We will take care of you. Abandon the police. I'm telling you this. As you're coming out tomorrow, you're an army officer, you're a police officer. Go to the nearest IPOB family member. Go to the nearest young Nigerian revolutionary, be it in Lagos, be it in Ibadan, anywhere. Say, I am an army officer. This is my ID card. This is where I used to work. This is my uniform. This is my rifle. I have resigned. And within 12 hours, you will get an alert in your account. We will pay you 2 months' salary in advance. And from there, you begin to work for the people. You become army and police for the people. Do you understand me? These are the announcements I'm making this evening. Please understand and reason very carefully with me. 1, the bounty on Wike's head is 100 million. And I will pay it. 100 million on Wike's head. Get me his head. You have 100 million. That's number 1. Number 2, we are going to clean tomorrow. After cleaning, we protest. It is going to be peaceful. If you destroy anybody's property or you're coming out to steal tomorrow, you will die tomorrow. Army will not kill you. Police will not kill you. We will kill you ourselves. 3, Nigeria is going to move into the scenario of what I call the Rawlings solution, where every corrupt politician will go down, regardless of your ethnicity. You will go down, and there are many of them from Biafra. Many of them are Igbo, very, very corrupt. You will all go down. You are going down. Unless you do the needful and do it now. If you are in the army and you resign, we will pay you 2 months' salary up front if you work for the people. If you're army or you're police and you leave the army or police tomorrow, if you leave tomorrow 26th by 9 o'clock in the morning, before 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you will have 2 months' salary in your account. They don't know how powerful we are, do they? People contribute money towards IPOB and we keep it. And we do what we're supposed to do with it. Not to go and build schools or build hotels. No. That money belongs to you, to the people. Now, it's time to use it. And the money is now coming out. We are going to use it to pay. If you leave the army, I don't care if you're Hausa. I don't care if you're Kanu. I don't care even if you're Fulani. I don't care where you come from. Once you resign from Nigerian army, I will pay you 2 months' salary in advance. Let somebody resign tomorrow and not get money in the account. Come out and expose me as a liar and as a fraud. If you resign tomorrow and you don't get money in your account, come outside and say that Nnamdi Kanu is a liar. Leave the army, resign from Nigerian army, and you'll be paid 2 months' salary in advance. Tomorrow you do it and you see what will happen. Stop risking your lives, because if you come against the people, this revolution is going to be successful. Now listen, if you're in the army and in the police, this revolution is going to succeed. And you see young people from Nigeria, they are going to take over the power. Not by force, so people will vote them into power, because election rigging is now gone. They can't do it anymore. All this INEC rubbish is gone. It's not going to happen again. These young people are going to go into political offices. You are going to be answering them, sir, and then they will have the authority and the power to also kill you and assassinate you. Do you understand me? So the best thing for you to do is to resign and come and join our people. Chidozie is writing from Iguacha. There is a report that some people are giving the names of IPB family members to army at Comcom in Obibo. People have vacated the place as you are reporting now. Young men should go into the bushes. They know what to do. Stop complaining and do something. Chidozie, stop complaining and do something. In a revolution, there are bound to be saboteurs. There are informants now. Some of the people that will join us tomorrow to clean and to protest are army people disguised as civilians. But now I am giving them an offer. We have a trust fund. It is huge. This trust fund is going to pay for anybody who leaves the army. Do you know how much people from the diaspora remit back to Nigeria every year? Over $2 billion. $2 billion. I will give the order. Rather than sending money to your families back home, we use it to pay the army and the police. Nigeria crumbles in a few days' time. Everybody is happy. I have Jimmy on the line. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi. Thank you very much for what you are doing for Biafrans. I'm calling from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. God bless you, because it's not easy, and we thank Chukwuka Biama for what you are doing to save Nigerian youth and save Biafrans at large. Mazi, it's not easy to take this challenge, and as you have taken this challenge, may Chukwuka Biama continue to bless you and strengthen you. Another thing I want to say regarding the offer you just made for anybody who is going to resign from Nigerian Army or Zoo Police to make sure that he join the Nigerian youths. Mazi, I'll just say my number, say my name. I know you, you know how you can reach me. I know you very well, you know me. Mazi, if we can get up to 10 people who is going to resign from Nigerian Army tomorrow, before 3 p.m. as you just mentioned, only me will pay, starting from tomorrow, will pay what their salary, their 2 months salary. 10 people reserve it, only me alone. I'm going to take that challenge.
I want to actually clap for you. I want them to know how strong we are. We are all over the world. We can fund a war for 1,000 years. That's what they don't know. We can fund a war. Diaspora can fund a war for 1,000,000 years. Only one person. How many people did you say? Jimmy, how many people?
10 persons, starting from tomorrow, 10 persons, their 2 months salary. Give me, you say my number, give me, I will pay their salary tomorrow. 2 months salary, 10 persons. Only me alone will finance it. Starting from tomorrow, if you are a police or army, so far the person meet the criteria of what you say, I'm going to do it.
Thank you very much for that. Anybody start collecting names. Anybody, if you are listening, of course they're listening. If you resign from the army, we pay you 2 months salary. Stop saying, oh, we are dying, we are drinking Gary in Sambisa forest. Come back home and we'll pay your salary. Police the same thing. If there are 100 people that can resign tomorrow, before evening tomorrow, all of you will get a lot in your accounts. And somebody corrected me. Last year, diaspora remitted into Nigeria $24 billion. $24 billion. Now I'm asking Fulani, do you see those people on the streets in Dublin, in London, in Berlin, in Vienna, in Washington, in New York? Every year, not their own money, they give to their family members $24 billion. With that $24 billion, they can fund a war against you for 1,000 years. So how can Nigeria win? Do you see that Fulani cannot reason very well? Instead of them to be conceding and say, oh, how do we resolve this? Please, let's make peace. They are saying, is it because we vandalize immediately that you think we are weak? People were only waiting for leadership to coordinate this all over the world. And we are going, it's a revolution. It's a revolution. Something must change. After this, Nigeria cannot be the same. Things will change. Genuine change will come. Not the same old usual garbage, the same old rubbish. There are people called Ohaneze Ndigbo Youth Wing. I don't know the boy's name. I will mention his name live on air. A little boy. Our last born is older than this boy. His name is Oku Nnamdi. Find him tonight. Find him tonight. I want to hear that he's in hospital tomorrow. Oku Nnamdi. Anybody again that says Ohaneze from his mouth, everybody in Ohaneze youth now, find them tonight. Ohaneze youth, this night. Find them tonight. Ohaneze youth, find them. Anybody that says Ohaneze youth, go to their houses tonight and find them. Can have their press statement to go. You're not afraid. Now I told you to mention my name. Find him. They say his name is Oku Nnabike. Find him this night. I want him in a hospital, being fed with a tube through the nose. I want him in a state of coma. This boy, anybody who says, I am a member of Ohanese youth, bring the idiot down, Nabalia. Let me see who is going to issue statement from tomorrow. I won't say too much on it. I'm sure you know what to do. Immediately this night. Anybody in Ohanese youth, find them. There are idiots everywhere. Idiots everywhere. Every idiot who want to come out, mention IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu to shine. Every monkey. Every monkey. These were the idiots that came to my house and knelt down before me to pledge loyalty. They knelt down before me. Oh my goodness. AGK, you have spoken before. Why are you calling again? AGK, have you not spoken before? His line is not even clear, for that matter. We are live and we are direct, and I want to commend Father Ibu Monso for coming out to do cleanup today. I want to commend him. He's a righteous man. Now I have said it now. Abuja will call him tomorrow and give him money, and he will start talking nonsense. I'm not sure he will anyway. I know he's a good man. Monso, I want to commend you for the cleanup, but if they buy you over and you start talking rubbish, then you know what is going to happen. You know that very well, don't you? We don't take prisoners anymore. All that nonsense has come to an end. There are no sacred cows. If I misbehave, I expect to be stoned in public. If I betray, I expect to be stoned. I don't expect myself to be alive. I expect to be stoned in public. So I want people to understand this very, very clearly. We don't, not when I mention your name, they will say, he likes him. He'll start talking rubbish tomorrow. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Obi, can you hear me? Obi, can you hear me? No, he cannot. He has picked up, but he cannot hear me. He cannot hear me. Why are you wasting time then? Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from London.
From London, please go ahead. Why are you people not protesting every day in London? Why once a week?
We are protesting. We are doing all we can from here. All I want to tell you is that you mentioned that some people in Ohanese youth are causing trouble.
Yes.
I believe that not all of them. The president is really doing very good. So I don't know how we're going to go about this now. Because there are some samples in...
No, he issued, the idiot, the wretched animal issued a statement. Do you want me to read it for you? You want me to read for you what the idiot said?
No, there are samples in that Ohanese Youth Council. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
There are some issues there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
you, Obi. Thank you very much. Obi, not Obi. Obi. Obi one name. That's the full thing. Or Obi one name. We can tell the diaspora how much is the entire army budget. Army salary. You people are very, very intelligent. Those of you, especially some of you on my page, those who are not involved in gossip. How much is the army budget in Nigeria and the police? Put them together, please. Army budget and police budget in Nigeria, combine it together. How much is it? Is it up to $10 billion? Somebody should tell me, what is the police pay in Nigeria? No, police pay, even on the new money, the new amount we are asking for, which is 200,000 a month. Somebody should calculate, how many policemen do you have in Nigeria? Let us say on 100,000 a month. How many of them? Calculate and tell me. And the diaspora, Biafrans and Nigerians are like Oduduwa and Biafra. Even Oduduwa and Biafra alone in the diaspora, we can pay the salaries of all the military men in Nigeria. If they resign, if they don't shoot at protesters, if they resign and join the people, the same way that gallant officer did in Calabar, The same way that noble policeman did in Fake. If they can do it that way, we will pay their salaries. Nigerian army will pay you. We will double what they're paying you. If you're fighting in the Nigerian army at the front line, your salary is about 48 to 50,000 a month. We will pay you 100,000 a month. We will pay you 100,000 every blessed month. If you're a soldier, police people, the same thing. We will pay the salaries of Nigeria army and police from the diaspora. We will pay all of you, and we will pay you twice what Nigeria is paying you to be killing your own people. Do you understand? If you don't find these boys in Ohanese and Igbo, not Ibayakao. This one is called Nnamdi. I don't know what his name is. Find this boy for me. Find this boy for me. His name is Nnamdi or Nnamdi. Find him. Not just to find him, put him in a hospital in a coma. Yo, let him be feeding with drip. His family will be giving him food with akamo. He will be drinking akamo with tube. Tell Elton, stop talking nonsense. People want to resign, is their welfare. I have said we will pay. We will pay. Army and police resign. We will pay you tomorrow. And I call you, they're talking about their welfare. We will pay you. Resign, we will pay you. We remit 24 billion. I will tell Nigerians in the diaspora, we set aside only 10 billion and give me the budget. Give me the budget of Nigeria Army salary and police. We are going to pay you. Don't kill protesters. We will pay you. And I want our media to circulate this everywhere now. Two things. One, Yesum Wike, 100 million on his head. If you give me the head of Yesum Wike, 100 million. That's number one. And number two, we would pay the salary of all, I didn't say a few, all Nigerian army and police if they resign and join the people. We will pay their salaries. We will pay them double what Nigeria is paying them. If they join us, we will pay them. Tell them that's what I said. If I don't pay you, I will shut down Radio Biafra. I will resign. I will bring out myself and you stone me to death. Resign from the army and from the police and we'll pay your salaries. Resign. And as you're coming, please bring your gun with you as you're coming. And the bullets they have given to you. They must resign. Yes, somebody said Edo State is the origin of Biafra, and I agree. That's why it's called Igodomigodo. The key that opens the key. People say, I'm Edo. We are in the West. Do you know Ohafia people are from Edo? You see Ohafia? Do you know Ohafia people are from Edo State? Ohafia. When they were coming, they stopped at Ahaba. You call Asaba today. After Ahaba, so to speak, they came to my town. You know why? A place called Ododanya. Ibeku people harbored Ohafia people. That is why an Ohafia man cannot fight an Ibeku man. Do you know that? And draw blood from him. Go and listen to the lyrics of Ohafia, the war dance. Go and listen to it. And when they are singing and chanting, they will tell that Ohafia and Ibeku are brothers. Go and listen to it. Why is Ohafia and Ibeku brothers? Because when they were coming, after the war of Idu and Oba, they were coming from Edo State. They stayed at Asaba, or Ahaba to pronounce the correct name, and they came to Omai in Ibeku. And we harbored them, Ohafia people, before they went. And Arochukwu said, you take this piece of land. And they fought and they took that very land. So you don't know that? So when they're talking about Edo State, also include Ohafia in Abia State as part of Edo. Because Ohafia is from Edo. Ohafia is Igodomigodo. And Igodomigodo is actually the key. You know, that girl, that lady, I don't know where she came from. And I was thinking to myself, I said, who is this mad woman disturbing me, telling me that Bini. I said, she said, Bini is Biafra. I said, no, it is not. She said, no, go and do your history, go and do your research. And I found out it's actually true. Igodomigodo is the key. It's the key. to Biafra. And anybody telling you that SARS protest started in Lagos is high on cocaine and alcohol. The protest started in Benin City, Igodomigodo, in Ughelli, before it went to Lagos. And I commend them all. You see those in Lagos, I respect them so much. I commend them and I respect them so much. If you resign from the army, we are going to open a line tomorrow at our DOS headquarters, world headquarters in Germany. Any army officer that wants to resign, we don't care if you are Fulani or Kanuri or whatever. If you want freedom and a good society, if you want to have Dubai experience in Katsina, now is the time to do the right thing. Your leaders are lying to you. Your political leaders, they are deceiving all of you. They tell you, Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Oduduwa, Biafra, they are your enemies. No, nobody is your enemy in the South. I tell you the truth. Before God and man. They are lying to you. That's why they didn't send some of you to school. They don't want you to know what people from the South know. Had you been educated properly like people from the South, you'll be out now on the streets also protesting. But they always play that game. When they go to the Alamadi, they say, oh, it's the South. Don't trust them all. They come to the South, they say to, oh, Yoruba, don't trust Igbo. Igbo, don't trust Yoruba. You understand? Christian, don't trust Muslim. You understand what they're doing? We don't hate anybody. We cannot hate anybody. If you're in the army or the police and you resign tomorrow, we'll pay you your salary double for 2 months up front. If you resign, we'll pay you tomorrow. We're going to open a line and email as well in our headquarters in Germany. Any army officer who wants to resign, you call Germany, the worldwide headquarters of IPOB, our office. We'll take down your name, take down your account details, and money will be sent to you. Come and join the people. We will pay you. How much are they going to pay you, these politicians? Nothing. We are going to pay you more than they do. Because we can afford it. Thank you very, very much for that. We are live and we are direct and we have been on air now for over 2 hours and we are going to reconvene in the morning. And if you know your uncle, your brother, your sister, anybody who is in the army or police, tell them that they have a way out. If they resign, if there is mass resignations, please, no police station will be burnt down. But if you remain there and killing people, we will burn it down. And I want to prove to the Nigerian criminals that you are not richer than us in the diaspora. Although I'm not in the diaspora, those in the diaspora. You are not richer than them. 24 billion every year. These are the ones you can see. How about the ones you cannot see? So you think you can fight? This war is not between you and those protesting in Lagos. It's between you and the people all over the world. All over the world. What is happening is somebody taking, what the hell is going on? What is going on? Somebody was trying to start something they shouldn't start. What nonsense is that? Now listen to me very, very carefully. Please. Politicians in Abuja, you see this very war, you can't win it. You see this war, you can never ever win. And that's why I like the politicians that will survive are those that will keep their mouth shut. But any idiot like me can come here, talking rubbish, then you're regret, and I will never forgive you. You see this boy, everybody in Ohanese youth back home, this night, you are all dead men walking. All of you in Ohanese. Let me see who is going to issue you press statement. Because you people are foolish. You people are foolish in the morning. All of you in the morning now. Let me find you or find any more dissenting voice. We are in a revolution. And let me warn Abuja. What Rawlings did in Ghana is coming to all of you. if you don't hurry up and do what you're supposed to do. What happened in Ghana will come to all of you. We have come out to die. Remember when I said Biafra or death? You thought we were joking? It has come. Now Nigeria youths are saying freedom or death. We outnumber you people. We are richer than you people. Igobike, we are richer than you people put together. All of you. And the people cannot come out in public anymore. He cannot. He can be hiding in Lagos governor's office or elsewhere. He cannot address the public again. He's gone. For killing Biafrans and Nigerians at Lekki Toll Gate. Finished. He's gone. If you know anybody in the army that wants to leave, tomorrow morning we will give you numbers to call. Germany will be waiting to receive you into the arms and into the fold of the public. It doesn't matter who you are. Resign from the army. Boko Haram will not do anything. Because the more they see you, the more angry they become. And then there will be a referendum and people will decide how they want to live. We may have a referendum and people say they don't want Biafra. I will say thank you very much. I will say I will pray to God and say I've done what you asked me to do. It's over. I will go back to my house and sleep. I will not contest for even any office. From tomorrow, leave the army and you get paid. Wike is 100 million for his head. I will pay cash. And the money is in Biafra land. I will pay you cash, 100 million. Take down Wike, 100 million cash. I thank you all for listening this very evening. We are reconvening in the morning. Download IPOB Community Radio because anytime we are live, I will give you notification. You know I'm coming live, so you can join us. So everybody should download it. In the diaspora, the whole world, go and download IPOB Community Radio. We are fighting for our freedom and our future. It is not about Igbo, Yoruba, this and that rubbish. Everybody is in this together. We want to fight for our freedom. When we get it, then we decide how to use it. But for now, if your brother is in the army, your sister is in the army, get them to resign, they'll be paid. I thank you all for listening this very evening. From me, from here, and with all the love in my heart, it is good evening.